What's going on, my people? This is your boy, Mr. OBF, back one time for your mind. Welcome to the OBF the Network. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you guys get the live streams when we go live, people. And if you can donate to the channel, go to OBF, the real Cash App, and donate to the channel, people. We highly appreciate anything you guys can donate to the channel. All right, man. You know, my bad, people. I supposed to went live yesterday on my birthday, but I had to fucking work today. So I like, fuck it, I ain't even gonna go live. I'm gonna go ahead and lay my ass down. Ate some crabs, laid down, took a shower and shit, you know, normal shit. Laid down when took my ass to work, got that extra day. But anyway, so Trump and these MAGA motherfuckers, they out here lying, bro. I don't even know why they lying about this Epstein case. Like, you know the bad part about it? Like, at this point for me, I really don't give a fuck. Like, I don't really care about the Epstein shit. I really don't, because what would it prove though? Right? Like, is they gonna lock Trump ass up if he's somewhere on that list and been sexually assaulting young women and shit like that? I mean young girls. They ain't gonna be able to lock him up, if I'm not mistaken. Like, they would have to wait till he leave office. So, you know, and if that's the case, they're gonna do everything in they power to make sure this motherfucker don't leave. I'm just saying, like, this shit is stupid to me. But let's get into this a little bit, people. Like, this shit is just stupid to me. And we're gonna talk a little bit about this nigga Jim Jones. This nigga done lost his mind. Like, this nigga, like, this is a problem when niggas smoke too much weed sometimes. I believe, my honest opinion. But anyway, let's get into it, people.
The ongoing drama over the Epstein files is still haunting you-know-who. And yesterday, the DOJ fired prosecutor and James Comey's daughter, Moren Comey, who was prosecuted for both Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell's cases. He also continues to insist.
Right, you gotta understand this shit. Like, you're firing people. It's like the January 6th shit, when he pardoned all the January 6th people, right? He fired all the prosecutors that worked that case. Right? Like, that worked that case and got convictions and shit. Like, and then now the Epstein case, these are the same people, prosecutors and shit, from the federal government that prosecuted Jeffrey Epstein and I forgot the lady name. Like, these are the people. Like, this nigga, like, listen, this is what bothers me about MAGA. Like, yo, y'all don't see, like, yo, this is where the conspiracy, if you want to be a conspiracy, this is where you kind of get in your conspiracy bag. Like, well, why the fuck is Trump firing the prosecutors as far as these cases? That shit don't make no sense. But, you know, anyway, because like I said, he could have been fired James Comey daughter and shit months ago. But out of the blue, when his base started like getting his ass, like, what's going on with the Epstein shit? All of a sudden, they fired the motherfucking people, the prosecutors that was actually working the case. And that's not suspicious to y'all. Y'all ain't like, what the fuck? But like I said, they stuck on stupid. MAGA's stuck on stupid. But anyway, let's move on.
Nothing to see here. And then he took a shot at anyone who thinks otherwise. Take a look.
Has your attorney general told you this was a hoax? What evidence have you seen?
It's not the attorney general. No, I know it's a hoax. It's all been a big hoax. It's perpetrated by the Democrats. And some stupid Republicans and foolish Republicans fall into the...
Think about what this orange piece of shit is saying. He's blaming Democrats for some shit that he ramped up through his campaign. When I get in there, I'm letting all y'all see all the shit when it comes to the Epstein shit, the Martin Luther King shit, the John Kennedy, the Kennedy shit. Like he was talking about he gonna put all the shit out. He the one said this. Ain't no Democrat say shit about Epstein. Ain't nobody said nothing like, yo, we need to see them Epstein shits. Nobody said nothing about it but this cracker-ass cracker. And now he trying to blame the Democrats. I don't give a fuck he blame Republicans. I don't really give a fuck because they stuck on stupid anyway. MAGA stuck on stupid. But don't try to blame Democrats and blame the rest of us that don't fuck with you. You the one got on the campaign yelling and screaming and shit about the Epstein case. Oh, Biden is hiding. He's hiding the Epstein case. Or what, all the people. Remember they were talking about Bill was involved. They felt like Obama was in. Remember all the conspiracy shit. Now all of a sudden this nigga getting the power. He has the power to put the information out, let the American people see it. All of a sudden he don't want to do it. Now it's the Democrats' fault. It's a hoax. Everything a hoax. Everything is a hoax or it's fake news. Like, yo, everything can't be fake news and a hoax, bro. Only when you say some shit is true. But anyway, let's move on, man. This nigga's out. I don't even know why Trump supporters even fucking with this dude, man. But they stuck on stupid. Well, I already know why, but because they stupid just like him.
And so they try and do the Democrats' work.
Does that mean that you're effectively disowning any supporters who are?
No, but I lost a lot of faith in certain people. Yeah, I lost because they got duped by the Democrats.
So suddenly now, this is our fault.
Yeah.
This is the Democrats' fault.
Now,
It's
let me explain something to y'all what's so like fucked up about Trump. He needs these people to win in the midterms. Now, understand, a lot of these Republicans, they gon' like the Congress people that's running and shit, right? The politicians, they going balls to the walls with this whole MAGA shit. They going all out for Trump. And a lot of them know that they're going to lose. They're going to lose their seat to Democrats. It's going to happen. People talking about, oh, well, this is going to be, they say it happens like this every midterm. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. The reason it happens is because the Democrats lose in the midterms when a new president gets in there because a lot of times they got control and they don't do shit. Trump actually done some shit in a bad way, and that's why these motherfuckers gonna lose in the midterms. It's a big difference. So, like I said, as a politician, fuck being a politician, as a human being, as a man or a woman that have some type of self-respect for yourself to be in the Republican Party, to sit there and let this man talk down to you and disrespect you like that is out of, like, motherfucker, I wouldn't even take, I don't give a fuck he the president. You better learn how to talk to me. Don't call me stupid, motherfucker. You do stupid shit. I'll be roasting Trump ass. I'll be roasting Trump. I was a politician, nigga. You'll see me on my YouTube shit every day saying shit that I want to say when I'm out, when I'm in, that I can't say when I'm, in Congress. Because, they got the decorum bullshit. But, man, I'll be cussing Trump punk ass out. All right, man, fuck Trump. Let's move on.
very, very freaky.
Yeah.
But a lot of his supporters are still convinced there is a cover-up happening.
How are they going to feel about being called stupid?
I don't think they like it. And what I mean, I think there's a real schism going on in the party right now. And what's interesting is that Elon Musk won't stop posting about it. Mike Pence came out of hiding to talk about it. He said the time has come to release the files. Nikki Haley's out there.
Release the Kraken! Sorry.
Nikki Haley is out slamming the secrecy around Epstein. And I think, and now his base is starting to get mad. I think that these people like Pence and Musk and the rest of them and the Republicans in the Congress, they have secretly thought that what he's been doing is very destructive. I think they believe that, but they're too scared to say it. They're afraid to lose their job. They're intimidated by Donald Trump, and he can be vicious. He'll primary them. They're scared for their families. I heard some of them, right? They said that they've been intimidating their own family, and now they see this.
And like I said, I wish Trump would. Listen, that's why them Republicans, they weak as shit too. They pussies. I wish Trump would be vicious towards me, and I start getting death threats and shit like that. I would tell them motherfuckers, bring that shit on. I'm gonna keep my gun on me or at any time, any place, get me some security, all that shit. My family gonna be straight. I'll be spending my money on to make sure my family's safe. And I'll pop that thing. Run up on me, I'm gonna pop that thing on you. Like this whole notion people be scared of death threats and shit like that. Like, yo, that shit bullshit. They listen, all that money they making in Congress off of the American people, and they don't be doing shit. Like, yo, these Congress people, like, yo, niggas spend some of that money on security. Motherfucker like me, nigga, I have some niggas, I know they're gonna pop that thing, make them go get their license and all that shit. Like, yo, I get my people. I wouldn't be worrying about that shit. I put them on the payroll. I make sure all my assistants, y'all got that thing on y'all too. Everybody rush to get guns. Like, yo, what the fuck? People scared of death threats. I ain't scared of no motherfucking death threat. I wish a motherfucker would roll up on me, man. I will pop a hole in your ass. Listen, that'd be the last time you say something to me. That'd be the last time you run up on me. Motherfucking family be on TV crying. Can't believe this happened. Yeah, I can. He rolled up on me. Motherfucking death threats. Like, yo, people crazy, man. And like, yo, you know, people always try to say, oh, words don't hurt and shit like that. A lot of these motherfuckers be scared of words. I wish a motherfucker would. Ain't I hope? Ain't I dare you? I wish you would. Yo, these motherfuckers crazy. They scared. They scared because Trump put target on their back. Hey, you shouldn't have laid down with the devil. Now you scared for your family and shit. All that money y'all got, you ain't got no security, ain't got no protection for your family. Huh? Fuck out of here. Y'all is stealing from the American people anyway. You spend some of that money on security, bitch. That's what I tell any of them motherfucking corporate politicians. Spend some money, spend all that money you trying to steal from the American people, that you're stealing from the American people, and get you some security. Like, if you're gonna travel and shit like that, like, yo, for politicians, it's easy, bro. Like, you can travel with your weapon. Right? Like, you can be in different states with different weapons. Like, you get what I mean? Like, it ain't hard to do that. Like, these motherfuckers acting like they so fear for their life. No, what it is, they think they can just talk shit and people ain't gonna run up on them. See, that's what it is. They got no security. They just be walking. You notice they just be walking around in DC with no security. See him at the airport, ain't got no security. Well, that's on y'all. Like, you ain't thinking nobody gonna, listen. Don't tell me you scared and you ain't even being cautious about how you moving. Please stop. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Let's move on.
Opportunity to get him, and they are seizing it.
Yeah. Well, the funny part is the Democrats were never the ones talking about
No.
it. This has been an age-old, like, Republican, especially MAGA talking point that goes to QAnon. Like,
No, yeah. It's not even a talking point. It's a conspiracy theory. Like people ain't never seen the Epstein list, and they assuming all these people is on the list. If motherfuckers was like, oh, Diddy on the list too. How the fuck we know that? Is it a possibility? Maybe. But we ain't seen this shit. It could be anybody on that motherfucker we wouldn't know. Because Trump don't want to put it out. Listen, let me explain something to you very clearly. Trump don't want to put this shit out because of the simple fact he's most likely on the fucking list. High possibility he's on the list. Like, honestly. We know he hung out with Epstein back in the day. So we know he's most likely on the list. Listen, I always keep telling y'all, man, about like that Hollywood. That's why when Trump talked about the elites and Hollywood motherfuckers, you was a part of that before you, even after you ran for president, you still was a part of the fucking shit. Like, politicians be killing me with that shit. A lot of politicians be killing me with that shit, talking about the deep state and, you know, Hollywood and all that other shit. Like, you motherfuckers is a part of that. You are a part of the elite. You hang out with the elite. Like, what are you talking about? It's money in politics. There's no way impossible you ain't connected to none of the motherfuckers that's a part of the elites. Like, stop it. Only motherfucker you probably can say, oh, a couple people that you can say they ain't part of the elite is probably Bernie. Like, Bernie he don't be hanging out with motherfuckers like that. He get his support, people come support him and shit, but Bernie be about his business. You don't be seeing him hanging out and all that shit. You don't be doing that shit. You never see Bernie. You never hear nothing. AOC, you rarely hear anything about her going to certain shit. Congresswoman Crockett, Omar, all of them. Yo, because they don't take money from corporations. So if the elite do come fuck with them, that's because the elite probably reached out to them. But like corporations, like them billionaires, them motherfuckers ain't fucking with Senator Omar and Talib and AOC and Senator Congresswoman Crawford and Bernie, AOC. They not fucking with them. Because they know that AOC and them gonna be like, nah, we ain't rocking with y'all. We don't want nothing from you. Unless you pushing for the agenda that we pushing for. But like I said, the megas, they so goddamn stupid. They think they socialists. Like you talking about they the elites. Like, nigga, Trump is a part of the elites. What is wrong with he been part of it? Come on, man. And let me just say this. It ain't our fault that you get washed up entertainers that rock with y'all. But usually a lot of the billionaires and shit, they behind the scenes. You don't really see them like that. The corporations, you don't see them. They just donate their money. They show up at them when they got to get Trump some money. And they rarely come. They send a representative of them from their company to go there and do that. Like, they don't be showing up to that shit. Just being real. That's on the Democrat side too as well. They don't be doing that shit.
Something they've been talking about for so long. So to blame Democrats and then dumb Republicans, I'm surprised he didn't say dumb Democrats, but he's going after his own people, which has never done well for politicians. But I read a fascinating article today about an attorney, Brad Edwards. It was an ABC News story, and he has represented over 200 of the victims, and he's been doing this for almost 20 years. So he knows everything you can know about what's been released publicly and not publicly. And he goes into something that, as someone who is concerned about this case, it landed with me. He was saying Jeffrey Epstein was about Jeffrey Epstein. The majority of people you're going to discover and what he's attached to are not, it's not as big as you want it to be, but there are some still remaining mysteries, and that's the sweetheart deal and how he got his money. So he said he is going to incriminate.
That's the biggest mystery.
That's the biggest part, because in my mind, it was this pedophile ring that was, and there are definitely pedophiles involved here, but he said it's not the volume. A lot of people think that's the conspiracy, but there's stuff going on that could reveal he was an asset, whether domestically or abroad. You know, he's something that needs to still be revealed, and he encourages them
Right,
to release.
because I believe, my honest opinion, I believe Epstein was just one of those guys. He's a pedophile, let him rot in hell for all I care. But he was just one of those guys that was connected, right? Like, and I'm not just talking about connected in the United States. He was connected around the world. Like, you get what I mean? Like, he did things with princes and shit from other countries. Excuse me. Like, he's connected. So that he got off around, I think it was like 2005. He got off. He got like a sweetheart deal. His ass supposed to have been locked up for, like, when they just locked him up 19 or whatever. His ass was supposed to have been locked up probably about 15, 20 years before. Like, he was supposed to have been locked up. But it was under Bush and them that he got this sweetheart deal in Florida where Republicans run the state. Think about it. The prosecutor was a Republican. This ain't got nothing to fucking do with Democrats, bro. Like I said, a lot of this shit, I believe Trump seen the shit, and this shit just don't have to do with just the United States elites. This got something to do with outside of the country elites. And that's the part that Trump, partly he don't want to put out, but I guarantee he's on the list. He know he is. The thing is, he don't want to be associated, other than when he was associated with Epstein. But after that, he so-called distanced himself and stopped fucking with him and kicked him out of his hotel or whatever, right? After he found out he was a pedophile. Trump a damn pedophile his damn self. Okay? And it's not allegedly, because he admitted that he likes to go in young women getting dressed backstage at pageants while they get dressed. That's a fucking pedophile, bro. Who the fuck want to go back with little young girls as getting dressed as a man, a grown ass man? If my daughter, nigga, I don't watch her get dressed. I stopped dressing, and my daughter giving, well, her baths, I didn't stop that shit, but I stopped dressing my daughter probably about 4 years ago. I think she's about 6 or something, maybe. She may be about 6. I'm like, man, hey, you let your mama and shit. These your clothes. Go ahead and get dressed. Put your clothes on. She need help, put her socks on, her shoes. I do that, but putting the drawers on, all that shit. Nah, you do that yourself. Put your little trainer bra on. That's you. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, ain't no more. I can, we keep the doors open and shit. Everybody go to the bathroom. Like, that shit can't happen no more. Niggas got shut. I got shut bathroom doors now, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody, like, it's like automatic at this point. Everybody shut the bathroom fucking door now. Like, me and my wife, it's different. But, you know, my daughter here, like, nigga, everybody, like, it's automatic. That's pedophile shit. And like I told you, anybody that say that shit about their own daughter, like what Trump said about Ivanka, like, oh, if she wanted my daughter, I would date her. Like, yo, that's some pedophile, creepy incest shit. Like, nobody says that about their daughter. I date my daughter. Like, yo, you know how weird that is to say, to even think that. But then even to say it out loud. Craziness. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, people, I'm back. But just think about that, yo. That's some creepy, weird, predatory type of shit to say about your own fucking daughter, bro. Shout out to my brother Bell in the building. What up, brother Bell? I appreciate it. Yeah, that shit is creepy, bro. Nobody says that about their fucking daughter, bro. That's weird, bro. I don't care what nobody say. You don't even laugh and play like that. That ain't even nothing to play. That shit wasn't even funny. And the crazy shit about it was he did that shit on The View. Like, crazy. And they all laughed like it wasn't this big thing. Like, that shit is weird, bro. But anyway.
More documents with the victims as the most sensitive part, making sure it suits them and protects them most. I also just feel like if Trump is trying to convince people there's no there's nothing to see there, he's doing literally the exact opposite of what you would do. Firing the prosecutor who tried Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell, that's going to open the door to 1,000 more questions. Claiming it's all a hoax by Democrats, despite the fact that Epstein was tried and died during his first term, not when Joe Biden was in office, and then attacking his own supporters while they're already unhappy.
Why do you think he's doing that?
I was never much of a my belief generally around this was he's a really bad guy. There's really bad, ugly things that are going to come out. But I didn't think it was some big sweeping thing. I thought that was maybe a little conspiratorial. Now I have questions. If I'm being honest, I have questions about whose names may appear in these documents, what might exist, what the DOJ has, because they are
the bad part about it, it was your party. That's why anybody even talking about this shit is because of your party is conspiracy theory people. That's what they are. And they want to own the live. They want, and in their stupidity mind, they believe people that disagree with them, even about abortion, we are pedophiles. We don't believe in religion, or, we don't live by their religious rules. We pedophiles in some type of way. I ain't never touched a fucking kid a day in my life. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, this shit be weird from these people. Everybody a pedophile. And the bad part about it, it's because they do pedophile shit. They say pedophile shit, and they do pedophile shit. That's all mega. You can't say you care about fucking children when you know this dude that you voted for said it wasn't no big deal because he owned the pageant. He went backstage. Nobody made that up. He said that with young teenage girls. But they still voted for him. So don't tell me you give a fuck about these kids. I mean, these women that was young women then. You don't care about them. Don't call other people pedophiles when you basically voted for fucking pedophiles. pedophile. Motherfucker talking about he would date. Nigga, I can't get over the nigga said he'd date his own daughter, nigga. If she wasn't his daughter, he'd date her. Why would you even look at your daughter like that? That's some weird shit. But they still voted for him, though. He was just joking. Nobody jokes like that. Who jokes like that? Who jokes about if she wasn't my daughter, I'd date her? Like, that's weird. And he an old ass man saying that shit. Come on, bro. People keep forgetting this nigga Trump like almost 80 years old. He said this shit when he was like in his 50s or 60s or some shit. It wasn't that long ago. At least in his 60s. Fucking old pedo. He's an old perv. Let's move on.
Protesting too much on something that there is so much public interest in. But,
The lady got protested.
The one thing-
And here's what that's not my question. My question is, why is Donald Trump being so dumb?
because I don't,
Did you
the
expect?
PR of it is not
No,
great.
you mean it's by attacking him?
Because you asking a question that you already know. Trump is dumb. But the other thing about Trump, we think he being dumb. He's not. Trump knows that he has surrounded himself with people that is going to do whatever the fuck he says. Right? So we think he being dumb. He's not being dumb. At this point, Trump don't give a fuck. Trump, listen, let me tell you something about a bad person. Like, because I used to be a bad person. Like, you know, you're in the streets, you're doing your shit. I was a bad person. Listen, when you're protected, right? Like put it this way, right? When I was hanging out with my homies and shit, right? When I was in the streets, it didn't matter what I did right or wrong to a certain extent, right? Like it had to be like on some molesting shit or, you know, some raping, some shit like that. That's something different. But anything outside of that, like, my niggas is riding with me, right or wrong. And vice versa for them. I would do for them. Like, when you are a bad person and you know you're protected, you done surround yourself with even bad people around you. That's smart. That's muscle. That'll fight, shoot, whatever. Got some paper, whatever. When you're surrounded by that, you have less care in the world of how dumb you may sound or look or the stupid shit that you would do. You don't care. And that is Trump. He don't give a fuck how he looks. People like, oh, he being dumb, he being stupid. At this point, listen, him having authority and power over a party, at this point, Trump don't think he dumb. He don't even care that he says something dumb or something that don't make sense. He don't care if he lied. He don't care if he looks like a hypocrite. He don't give a fuck at this point. Maybe the last administration, maybe a little bit. But this time around, he don't give a fuck how y'all feel about him or how he looks. He don't care. And for people to still keep sitting out here like he cares about this shit or how he looks, y'all got a rude fucking awakening that's coming to y'all. He don't care. Listen, the crazy part about it is two things can happen with Trump, what he's doing. Because he's surrounded himself with yes men. The problem with having yes men, regardless of I don't give a fuck what type of power you got. Or yes men that's around the power. Right? Sooner or later, the yes men is going to do some shit that's going to fuck everything up. Somebody's going to do something to fuck it up. Because everybody that's around Trump feel untouchable. And when you feel like that, and when you start and you moving like that and you don't care, usually what happens is that karma comes back. Karma, it don't hit you right away. You think they may feel untouchable right now. They can't fuck with us. We run shit. That's how the MAGA Republicans, that's how they feel. But like I said, you know, you do the devil's work and then you lie on God. You lie on God. You lie on your God and say, I don't know who their God is, but you lie on God and pretend that you doing God's work. You know how fucked up that is? This is the why you don't mix religion with politics. But the Republicans don't give a fuck about that. Listen, this is bad karma. This is bad juju. That's what we call it from B-Mode. This bad juju, man. They playing with fire right now. The MAGA, all of you voters, the Congress people, the politicians, Trump, they playing with fire, bro. They just don't know. It all look good now, but they gonna listen. Listen. This is why I sit back and I ain't even mad about this shit. I sit back and I watch them destroy everything around them. Because that's all Trump is doing. He's just destroying shit. And let me explain something to y'all. You know what's gonna be fucked up, right? Is that, let's just say, I don't wish no harm or wish death on nobody, but let's just say Trump passes away after his 4 years is up, right? You know, a year or two later or something like that, right? And he passes away, he dies. He gets sick or whatever. Nobody would care. Nobody. Even MAGA, they wouldn't give a fuck. They wouldn't care. Not a lot of them, they wouldn't care. Because about time that happens, Trump is out of office. Nobody really gives a fuck about him really like that no more. He don't have no power. Nobody gives a fuck. That's why I said it's a rude awakening that's coming for Trump and the people that's following this shit. You motherfuckers really think you using all the power you getting now, and I get it. But when this MAGA movement is over, because it's getting ready to come to a halt very quickly. I'm gonna tell you, this shit gonna stop very quickly soon if the Democrats win the House or the Senate. And if they win both, oh, y'all done. MAGA is over. It is a wrap. Trump ain't getting shit passed. He can do executive orders all he want. You are done. Trump ain't passing shit. I guarantee you that. Unless it's a Democrat type of shit, type of policy or bill. But if they get either one of those motherfuckers in the midterm, they get that's why Trump is trying to rig the fucking midterms already. Because he already knows. All the Democrats got to do is get the House or the Senate. That shit is a wrap, bro. That MAGA movement, y'all on your high horses, that shit goes away. That's why I tell people, get out and vote. Don't get angry. Don't get pissed. Get your ass out and vote. We voting for Democrats. We not voting for you Republicans. I'm not even a Democrat. I'm voting for Democrats. That Democrat got to be very horrible for me to not vote for. And it's more of a state thing. But everybody, I don't give a fuck which state you vote for Democrats. We need to stop this mega shit. Because it can go away in a couple of months from now. It can go right away by the end of this year. They ain't gonna be able to pass shit. Like I said, they got a rude awakening coming. Mega, they on their high horses right now. That's why, if you notice, Trump and all them, they just doing all this shit. They running and they ramping up shit the way they doing it. They passed the Oh y'all, that's a second. No, this nigga not in my kitchen. Oh no bullshit. Okay, my bad, y'all. But yeah, like that's why they passing on shit. They passed that big beautiful bill. They got that shit very fast. Listen, they got that shit done quicker than I thought. I thought that shit would take a little longer to probably to the end of the summer. But it's the mid-summers when they got that shit passed. I told y'all, they are trying to fuck this country up fast in a hurry. They trying to drain it. Because the midterms is coming around, and when the midterms come around, the Republicans and the whole mega shit, that shit completely stop. And then once the Democrats get some type of power in Congress, yo, out of that, if I'm the Democrats, nigga, every day I'm out saying, I told y'all Trump wasn't shit. Told you all these MAGAs. We ain't passing nothing for them. They trying to destroy democracy. They tried to do it. They doing it now. Like, that's all you got to do. Reverse that shit on Trump and them and the MAGAs. They weaponizing the government. Oh, and don't let. Oh, and that's why they pushing all these extreme judges and shit, right? Don't let the Democrats get in that motherfucker. They win the Senate, or it is very, very close where you need Democrats to vote for one of Trump judges. Oh, nigga, Trump ain't getting no more judges. Listen, my honest opinion, I hope the Democrats win the Senate. I hope they win the Senate by at least two seats. That's all they need. Nigga, we ain't passing nothing. Ain't no judges, ain't nothing getting passed. Just trying to tell y'all, Democrats got to play just like the Republicans is doing right now. Take notice of what they're doing and do the same thing. Stop being bitches. Stop being pussy motherfuckers. Stop trying to be on this decorum bullshit. Let's move on.
But he can be dumb. Yeah, the really dumb.
I have a theory on this.
By attacking his own base.
I have a theory on
and
this.
by keeping the story alive.
So Donald Trump in his first term, and actually much of this term, has benefited from the fact that Fox News is basically an arm of the Republican Party.
Right.
He can call up Fox News primetime hosts, and they're going to say, never mind, we're not talking about this anymore. But something he wasn't banking on that's new this term is this ecosystem of podcasters who helped put him into office, who have tens of millions of listeners, Joe Rogan, Theo Vaughn, who are not beholden to him. They truly aren't, and they are not going to let this go. If Donald Trump calls them up and says, Joe Rogan's not talking about this, Joe Rogan does not care at all. He's going to talk about it more. And he's never had that, a truly unaccountable.
And let me say this. She's actually right. Because I don't fuck with Joe Rogan. I still think Joe Rogan is stupid. Right? And he might be a bigot. I ain't gonna call him a full-blooded racist, but he damn sure a bigot. But listen, no, fuck, he is a racist. You voted for Trump, you riding for Trump, all of a sudden he did some shit you ain't like, now you don't want to fuck with him. But anyway, he still was a felon. But anyway, that's what Trump wasn't banking on. But I believe the podcasters can get bought too. Other than Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan is different. Joe Rogan has I think his last deal was like 300 something million, 400, something like that. He just renewed this shit a while ago. So Joe Rogan don't need Trump. Trump can say, I called Joe Rogan and told Joe Rogan. He ain't got to do that. It's not like Charlie Kirk and them. Charlie Kirk and them get money from the corporations that give money to Trump. Like, so it's different. But Joe Rogan don't fucking need Trump. Look how Candace Owens is switching on him and shit. Candace Owens got her little bread. She's still good. She's still gonna do a little racist shit here and there, a little anti-black shit. I'm sorry. And she gonna be fine. She don't need Trump. It's a lot of these podcasters that actually got a hand on that side like that where they don't need Trump. Not at this point. Because I always say, I wonder what they're going to do later once the midterms happen. Or when a new president gets in there, and hopefully it's a Democrat. I wonder how they gonna make money. Because all this conspiracy theory shit, this lying, deceiving shit, that shit will go away very, very quickly. If I'm the Democrats, I'm making sure I shut all that shit down. Remember all them billionaires and shit that was sitting behind Trump at the inauguration? All you motherfuckers, hey, putting y'all on notice. We gonna start giving y'all certain shit. Y'all don't cut some of this shit out. That's why I say you can't trust corporations. They wishy-washy, they drifters too. Whatever president gonna give them more money and give them opportunities to make money, they're gonna ride with that president. That's why billionaires are not to be trusted. They too goddamn rich, bro. They are money hungry. Like you know the bad part about it, because I say, if I just got half of what they had, I don't even need half. You give me 50 million, you ain't got to worry about me no more. You give me 50 million, I'm good. I'm good. Ain't no way I'm gonna be out this bitch crying, talking I ain't got no money. I gotta kiss ass to anybody. I ain't kissing ass to nobody. You give me 50 mil, I'm good. Shit, you give me 25 mil, I'm good. You give me 15 million, I'm good. I'm a hustler. I know how to flip that shit. And I won't kiss nobody ass. But they gotta do it. Like I told you, people greedy. And like I told you, and a part of why people so greedy, because they live outside their means. Right? They gotta have all this expensive shit every day. They need to have this luxury shit every day. So that shit costs money. So these motherfuckers, they can't, these motherfuckers miss. Like if you talking about a motherfucking true billionaire, if they miss like $50 million, it's nothing. But they start missing 100 million, they should start getting fucked up like that, then yeah, they start feeling that shit. Anything under 100 million, they good. Anything under 100, they like, oh yeah, that's a little money. But anything over 100 million, them billionaires start twitching, nigga. And see, because a lot of their shit is banked on the future of shit, right? So if they get cut off and they ain't getting certain shit from the government, you know what I mean? Money ain't hitting right. Then they start getting twitchy and shit. They start drifting. That's all that is with these motherfucking elites. Let's move on.
Well,
He
the
doesn't know how to handle
right-wing
it.
media ecosystem.
Yeah, I don't think he knows how to handle it.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I don't think he was banking on it. But the one thing, I think if you look at it on a macro level, something that's really disconcerting is the fact that the Justice Department fired Moren Comey. I mean, this was the lead prosecutor in the Ghislaine Maxwell case, the lead prosecutor in the Jeffrey Epstein case before he killed himself awaiting trial, the lead prosecutor in the Diddy case. She's been with the Justice Department for over 10 years. She led the public corruption section. I mean, she's one of the...
Let me just say this on that Diddy shit, right? You gotta understand that James Comey's daughter is a Republican. So she's not a Democrat, right? Her even being a lead shit on that on Diddy shit, she fucked that case up. I believe that's probably why she part of a nice portion of why she got fired. She fucked that Diddy case up. Honestly, by overcharging him. Like she overcharged him. She was reaching. Because I don't care what none of y'all say. Listen, if Diddy get anything over 5 years, Trump gonna pardon him. All that brother love shit from Diddy, nigga, that shit going out the window, nigga. Watch how many black people switch on Diddy. I don't fuck with Diddy at all. I don't give a fuck if he went to jail or not. I wouldn't have cared. Right? I believe they overcharged him. I believe that, especially with that RICO shit, I think they reached too far. And that's why it looked like Diddy may get off. But if that judge, excuse me, if that judge give Diddy anything over 5 years, don't be surprised that Trump will pardon him. Don't be surprised. I found out too, you seeing why a lot of these rappers and shit, these entertainers niggas that we would think like that, and these niggas selling out like that, I can't believe these niggas doing it. The reason they're doing it is because I told y'all they got them tapes from Diddy. He was like the Black Epstein, nigga. He had tapes of these motherfuckers. And that's why a lot of them niggas are kissing up to Trump, because they hoping that they don't get caught up in no fuck shit. So all of them kissing ass to Trump now, so some shit come down, they can get pardoned by Trump. Remember Amber Rose? She it's still, her case and shit is still out there. Far as her on some scamming shit, right? You ain't hear nothing about it. They ain't even pushing it like that. You don't hear shit about it no more. You didn't even know that was happening to her until she did what she did with Trump. Trying to tell y'all, don't listen. We may not like what these rappers are doing. We might call them coons, sellouts, racists, whatever. They're kissing up to this nigga because they know he's stupid enough. If they just kiss his ass, he gonna pardon them. Just like the Christies did, right? The daughter. We never knew this woman was a Trump supporter. We never knew that. All of a sudden, when Trump started running, she was backing Trump. This last time around. We never knew that. She wasn't even in politics. She wasn't even talking about it. Then all of a sudden, now she in the politics. Now she with Trump. Now it's the deep state. Now she a conspiracy theory all of a sudden. Now the Christies all in. We never knew they was even into that type of shit. You never, listen, think about it. You never heard them talking about anything about the injustice that happened to George Floyd from the Christies. Nothing. Nothing about it. You heard nothing about them saying anything. And then all of a sudden, their parents get arrested. All of a sudden now, the system is bad. Think about that shit. I ain't got to get fucked over by the system to know the system is fucked up. Just trying to put y'all on game. Let's move on.
Best of the best. And so, generally, federal prosecutors are protected somewhat, especially federal employees, from being basically fired for political reasons. That's something that we have not seen in a long time. And I was reading something, and I think a lot of people should take a look at this,
But Trump found the way. Told you with that Doge shit. That's why Elon Musk ain't shit either. I don't give a fuck him and Trump beefing. You put a lot of these people life financially in jeopardy because of your stupidity. Because you gotta think about it. Elon Musk charges. I go back to what I was saying. Elon Musk had charges coming from the government. All of a sudden, he just all of a sudden a Trump supporter. Like I keep trying to tell y'all, man. These motherfuckers, listen. The whole system is rigged. The whole system is rigged. All the shit is fucked. It don't matter if you got Democrats or Republicans in there. That shit is rigged, bro. It's even worse with the Trump people now. Like these motherfuckers is rigging the system. All these billionaires, these motherfuckers. Listen, a lot of them did a lot of crooked shit. All the elites, they did a lot of crooked shit. A lot of them, you seen these motherfuckers, a lot of them, these celebrities start going down. You notice they all of a sudden start fucking with Trump. He a criminal. They like, oh, he a criminal, he getting off. Like, yo, we can go fuck with him. Think about it. Even Nelly, remember he had some charges about him assaulting a woman, drugging a woman. I never thought that he would do some shit like that, but just to say he did. All of a sudden, this nigga, he riding with Trump. Just think about that. And don't get it twisted. They got something on Snoop. And Snoop just, he always been a cowboy. He always been a nigga that'll sell his people out. He sold Pac out. He sold Tupac out, nigga. He over in New York, he old scary ass nigga. He get over that motherfucker in New York back in the day and shit. That's why him and Pac was beefing at the end. Before Pac died, it wasn't that long. Like, it was maybe a couple of days before Pac died that they was already beefing because of what he did in New York. Well, I'm cool with Puffy and all them. Nigga, you should have been said that. Well, all of a sudden you saying it now. Pac was been saying what the fuck he was saying. All of a sudden now you switch your story up. You should have been said that. You should have. Matter of fact, you should have went to Pac. Look, Pac, I ain't beefing with them. I ain't beefing with Puff and Big like that, man. You know. Yo, Pac was so mad at that nigga. Excuse me. Pac was so mad at this nigga, yo, he died with that anger. And the betrayal of this nigga Snoop. Of betraying him. Just trying to be real with y'all. Yo, when Pop was out, yo, this how real Pop was. Snoop was in this murder trial. Shit. Pop was in the courthouse every day this nigga had to go to court. And you know Pop was a fucking studio junkie. Like, he stayed in the fucking studio, bro. That's what he did. This nigga took time out of time when he was making music to go to support this nigga every day in his trial when he got out of jail. So just imagine how Pop felt when this nigga went to New York and got on the radio station and said what he said. The betrayal that this nigga felt. And now this nigga years later, you know, Snoop a phony, man. He a phony, a scary nigga. But anyway, let's move on.
T. Abrams wrote, and she wrote about how tyranny takes hold, and there are 10 steps to autocracy. And one of those steps is to harass opposition parties, to harass the civil sector, and especially to harass the legal industry, and to take out your political opponents. And so we stopped talking about Project 2025 a long time ago. This is part of Project 2025. This is part of the plan. So let's remember that these things that seem to be a distraction, that he seems to be doing this and he seems to be doing that, he seems to be doing that, this is all part of a plan towards a step towards authoritarianism, towards a dictatorship,
Well, let's say
towards
we're kind of
fascism.
in the authority.
I believe we are at this point.
Yeah.
When you're seeing
Yeah, we already there. Right, we already there. If you look at what's going on in like Los Angeles and shit like that, right? It's already there. Right? Like, that shit shouldn't be happening, bro. They just racially profiling at this point. They see Mexicans, they stopping them. Listen, when you see motherfucking National Guard and the police and ICE just storming through a public taxpayer park for no apparent reason. Authoritarian type of shit, yo. We don't use our military for that. You don't even use ICE for that. See, ICE usually they sneak up on you. They're like the knockers. We call them the knockers in Baltimore. Like, yo, you don't, they're like undercover cops. Like, you don't see them coming, bro. They just don't even give a fuck at this point. Like, I don't even know why they even got lights on their cars anymore. Niggas just had a police on the side of that bitch. Or ICE on it. Like, you just roaming through fucking states like it ain't shit. And the crazy part about it, the Supreme Court is allowing it. This shit shouldn't be happening, bro. You cannot be just roaming through the fucking streets with military gear on, scaring the shit out of children that's playing in the park. First of all, think about it. If it's ICE, they did the research, they did investigated, they should know who the fuck they coming to look for. Right? These motherfuckers just in public parks, just roaming around the street. To see any Mexicans they want. Like I told y'all, listen, the reason I say black people, this ain't our fight, is because they're going to do it to us, and we already been through it already. We go through it in some certain parts out in the country anyway. We've been dealing with this shit. Now the Mexicans know that you're being targeted. You're being targeted. What the fuck you think that they be, when they in the black community, what the fuck you think they be doing? They in the black community, you got white officers. They ain't even from the neighborhood. They in the neighborhood to focus on black folks. He looks suspicious. Let's pull him over. Let's get him. Let's stop him. Let's detain him. They do that shit to us all the time. That's why black people are like, okay, now y'all know how we feel. But like I told you, it'd be mad different. Of the outrage, it would be when it happens to black people. Because the shit that they're doing, they can't do that in our neighborhood. They ain't moving around Compton like that. Just telling y'all that right now. They not moving around in the city like that with that armored gear on and just rolling through hoods. They're not doing that. It will be a big listen. Not mine. Just gonna leave it alone. Like I said, they'll fuck around. They'll find out. I seen some shit today. I was like, and I know it was ICE, right? I seen some ICE shit happening today. I like in the hood, right? This motherfucker walking through the street with a motherfucking AR-15 in the front, strapped to himself, walking through the fucking hood. I seen this shit. I'm not saying I don't see. Listen, it's happening, but it's not happening like y'all think it is. It ain't a lot of them like that. Listen, I'm telling you, they need the National Guard down this bitch. Listen, the ICE moving real carefully how they move. And they won't move around this bitch at night. I guarantee you. I guarantee you they won't move around here at night. They'll get their fucking head blown off fucking with us. I'm telling you. Motherfuckers is walking through that. Like it ain't nothing. Like they don't even give a fuck. Like what you walking around with a fucking AR-15 for? Like leave that shit in the truck. I knew they was ICE. Nigga, they would have unmarked. It's different. I know when you see knockers and shit like that, undercovers. They was ICE. I'm sitting there and I'm delivering shit or whatever. And lady, the house I delivered to, the house next to her, she was like, baby, you just gonna have to go ahead and move backwards. I said, I ain't moving backwards. They moving this shit. You just sitting out in the fucking street, holding up traffic for nothing, man. Move that shit. Cause listen, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Listen, I was so pissed off. It was hot, and these motherfuckers out here trying to show they tough and all that goofy shit. I was already hot and pissed. And these motherfuckers sitting out here, and then I seen this motherfucker rolling. They were like, man, get the fuck out of here. Listen, if they wouldn't have moved that shit, I'd have been like, hey man, y'all can move to the side. Like we trying to work out here. Like yo, whatever y'all got this under control, you can move. Like I was getting ready to get in their ass, I put this hand on my guy. I seen ICE, bro. If that motherfucker, I ain't had to say nothing. I think motherfucker had to walk. I had to deliver some shit before I had to go up to go through the block. I was halfway through the block. They was at like the end of the block. I'm on, and then especially if it was cars behind me. Like nigga, move that shit. You just sitting there. And then he took his time of switching belts and shit. I'm like, yo, this motherfucker, man. Like you holding me up from my job. You ain't even doing shit. Man, get the fuck out the road. on this little ass block. Both sides got cars, so you just got this one lane, and it's a one way. Man, get the fuck out of here. Listen, like I said, you don't fear shit. Like I told Black, you don't be fearing that shit. And listen, and most likely they were fucking with a black couple, right? That they most likely was Africans. They weren't black people. I'm sorry, they weren't black Americans. The motherfuckers probably was African or Jamaican or whatever the fuck. But that's the only reason they in the hood. I'm not like it's certain parts in the hood where Mexicans be, but it's more of that the Mexicans be in the areas where especially where they live, it's closer to the county line. So they be out that way. They don't be in the hood like that. The Mexicans don't be that close to us like that. Believe it or not. So yeah, that shit pissed me off today. I was like, yo, get the fuck out of here, man. You holding up traffic, just sitting there. Like, man, move that shit. You already got whatever the shit was going on, you got it under control. You motherfuckers walking through here with AR-15s and shit on your chests. Man, get the fuck out of the way, man. Like, I swear, if he didn't move by the time I finished delivering to the house I delivered to, I'd have been like, hey, man, can y'all move this, man? Like, we trying to get through here. People actually, we working out here. Everybody ain't a goddamn criminal that live around in this area. And I wish they would have said something to me. I'd have recorded this shit out of them motherfuckers. And first of all, I got cameras all around my truck, so the shit would have already been recorded. So I ain't tripping off of it. But let's move on.
Lead prosecutor, one of the best, be fired without cause from her job at the Justice
That's
Department.
a red flag,
And
isn't it?
it is a red flag, and that is what we see dictators do. And so I'd like people to actually sort of look at it from up here instead of looking at it very closely. This is part of a master plan.
But none of that could be because she overshot the Diddy charges.
No way. No way.
Would she be in a position where she could
First of all, I believe it could be possibly for that. But it's a possibility for somebody to say no. That's bullshit. It's a small possibility. But no. Number one is because of who her father was. That's number one. The other thing is that she prosecuted these cases for the Epstein shit. So now, that's why I said all that shit is possible while she got fired. Because it does matter. And I believe, listen, I told you the feds, when they come at you, it's like 90, 95, 90 something percent, over 95% that you most likely gonna get convicted. And it's not like he didn't get convicted, like he's got convicted of some charges. And Diddy's still looking at like a good 10 to 15 years. It depends on the judge. But so it ain't like they really, really, really lost. Because his ass may still get 10, 15 years. So, you know, I wouldn't, that's why I said, that's why I think that's probably why Sonny is saying that. Because Diddy still, he's going to jail. I was telling you that now. He going to jail. He going to do 5. That's the less he going to do. But it's very possible that he doing something above 5. It depends who this judge, how this judge is and who the judge is. I'm gonna do a little bit more research on this judge, but I'm just telling y'all. So they didn't really lose, right? It's like a lose-win type of shit. Still won, but you know they were trying to get him for their RICO. But like I said, they overcharged him, and then like I said, you can't have a fucking RICO with one person. Like they didn't even charge nobody else but him. Like, I wouldn't have been shocked if they charged his kids or some shit. But they didn't do none of that. They just charged Diddy with a RICO. By himself. A RICO. Come on, bro. Stop, man.
Interviews about what she knows. I mean, some of this trial was public.
That's why it's a little silly to fire her, because when you are a federal prosecutor, you don't make comments to the press. You only go through the press office. You only go through the communications
Well, I would worry
office.
about
She's
Ghislaine
not-
Maxwell also. She knows everything.
Comey is
She's
now
not
not
much to lose.
And she's
She's
still
yeah.
with us.
and Comey's not beholden anymore. And the fact is, Moren Comey fought so that these, sensitive videotapes, transcripts were not released. She is the person that was sort of standing in the way of whether or not there's a list.
Well,
So why fire her?
again, the
It doesn't
question
make
is he
sense.
losing it? Well,
No, because, listen, what people don't really genuinely understand, too, is that I ain't going to say she was covering it up. There's a possibility. But you got to understand something. A lot of young girls was in those videos. That a lot of them are women now, but a lot of them was young girls. And you want to protect the victim. So that's why a lot of that shit is redacted. And I think my honest opinion, too, the list is different from the victims. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's one thing of not want to tell people who the victims are. I get that part. Like, that shit, you can redact that. That's fine. But the list that Epstein had, and we know he had, we know the FBI, we know the government got it. You don't got to redact that. You don't have to redact that. But I told you, it's because Trump is on the goddamn list. That's why they don't want to put it out. That list is different from the victims. Do y'all understand that? Anything that got to do with anything with the victims, you can redact that shit. That don't take that long to redact that. Oh, the victim name? But no. They can line that bitch and Jane Doe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, they can do that. That's not hard to do. And they most likely already did it already. So the reason they don't want to put the list out is because Trump is on the goddamn list. Yeah, I don't want to know who the victims are. Unless the victims want to come out and speak on their behalf, that's something different. But I don't need to know who the victims are. But Epstein his list, they can put that out. Trump is choosing not to because he's on the fucking list. Everybody trying to make this shit complicated. It's not. Trump don't want to put that list out, Epstein list, out because Trump is on it. It's not complicated. You can redact in because I was hearing some shit on CNN with these Republican MAGA politician motherfuckers. They send these talking about, oh, we want to make sure we don't put the women out there. Nigga, come on, stop that. Ain't nobody that goddamn stupid other than MAGA. Y'all think that they can't redact that shit but still put the list out. They can put the list out without saying who the goddamn victims was. That's not hard to fucking do. Yo, it's 2025. You know when this shit happened? In 2019. That shit was almost 6 years ago. You telling me they didn't redact? They can't. Like, it's not complicated. They try to make this shit complicated. It's not. Let's move on.
And you know what? There's
Unless
so
it's
much
part of
going
Project
on.
2025.
There's so much going on, and people, his base are pissed. The farmers are pissed. People who have farms are pissed. People who are trying to pay their taxes and do all the stuff that you are expected to do as an American are pissed because you don't know where your Social Security check, when it's coming, if it's coming. We're like, they've been trying to sort of keep us off kilter. It's interesting that this is the one thing that has solidified everything and said, okay, where is it?
Yeah.
And
No,
what is
yeah, this was the thing that MAGA is mad about. A lot of MAGAs. They mad about the Epstein shit. And then an excuse is, we want to know. Listen, you think they really, really want to know about these women that was young girls actually being abused? It's a lie. It's a lie. They don't give a fuck about them young women. Them young women, them young girls that's now young women or women, you know, they don't give a fuck about them women. They hoping they want to only see this list because they believe, because they got this conspiracy in their mind that it's Democrats on the list. That's all they give a fuck about. They don't give a fuck about them women, them young women that was young girls that was probably sex trafficked. They don't give a fuck about them. Prove my point. Why would they care about these young women that was most likely sexually assaulted when they was young women, when in their religion they hide the priests? They defend the priests and the pastors. It's in their religion to do that. So you really genuinely think that these motherfuckers give a fuck about these young women that was being sex trafficked as young girls? You really think they care about it? No. They're hoping, and they fucked up mind. They believe it is some liberals and Democrats on there. The elite liberals on there. That's all they care about. They don't care about these they don't care about the women. They don't care about them. They women now, but back then they was children. They don't care. Young women. They don't care. Young girls, I'm sorry. They don't care. That's why I be like, this shit is irrelevant to me. You don't really care, bro. Motherfuckers, why Trump, he seem like he lying, he trying to cover it up. You think he gives a fuck about them young women? No. He's on a list. And us all, he know the narrative that would present for him. Because if he's on a list, that means motherfuckers gonna throw shit out there, conspiracies or whatever. Be like, see, we told y'all. That's why. Trump probably was involved in a lot of that shit. I'm trying to tell y'all. The one thing about Epstein, his list, listen, one thing about a pedophile, they tell the truth very high more than they lie. So if this motherfucker got a list, he was trying to protect himself and at the same time to keep order because he was a sex trafficker. So, like, y'all gotta understand that. Of course he would lie and say he ain't sex trafficking nobody, but they had the evidence already. They got the evidence from him. Like, people like, oh, they don't believe Epstein killed himself. Listen, it's probably about 30% that he didn't kill himself. But it is about 70% that the government killed him because he knew too much. Listen, the one thing about if Epstein was still alive and he was locked up for a period of time, you don't think that he would have wanted to reach out to reporters and shit to tell his side of the story? Do y'all really think that? Listen, any serial killer, rapist, they want the spotlight once they get caught. When they know it's at the end, I'm done. I got caught. Fuck it. After that, nigga, they like, oh, let me put my story out. It's been happening for generations. It's not nothing new. But they killed. Listen, it's a 70% that Trump got his ass killed and covered it up. Because this is very possible. Because you notice, even those guys that wasn't there on their post, ain't nothing happened to them. You don't hear nothing about it. Nobody even talk about that shit no more. Like nobody says nothing. All of a sudden, we don't know who these guys are. Nobody know who these correctional officers was. Just trying to tell y'all, man, don't let these people fool y'all, man. I'm not a conspiracy theorist like that. No, I'm nowhere near that. But some shit just don't look right. It's a 70% that Trump got him killed. He knew too much. You don't think that Jeffrey Epstein was going to talk sooner or later? You know the bad part about it? He didn't even make it. Listen, and like I said, it's a 30% that he did kill himself. Because it's a very possibility motherfucker like, yo, they got way too much on me. I got to kill myself. You know what I mean? Like, he might have been a borderline psychopath, but he could have been the realest too. He could have been like, man, shit, man, I'm going to spend the rest of my life in jail. They got all my shit, all my documents, everything on me. I'm not going to survive. I'm going to jail. It's over. He could have knew that and killed himself for all the fuck we know. He could have paid them security guards to do whatever. You never know. He still had a little paper hitting somewhere. And his homegirl that was riding with him, you know she still has some paper. Epstein still had paper, even though they froze a lot of his shit. He still has some paper though. Like motherfuckers don't really realize. That's what I told you. Well, man.
Going on. It's really interesting, and
They're mad.
they are
They're
mad, and they should be
mad.
mad.
You see it all
They
over
should be
social
mad.
media.
Yeah. See, I don't read it.
I do.
I don't read it.
Well,
So I'll take your word.
Yeah.
People are mad.
They're very angry with him.
Yeah, well, they should be angry.
And that's the
with him.
beauty of this whole
Young
story.
people should be angry with him. Older people should be angry with him. Women should be angry with him. Anybody who isn't considered now an American, which we don't know what that is anymore. We don't know who is now considered American by America, who's changed the rules every couple of days on what's going on. Kids are going to court by
It's
themselves.
a step towards tyranny.
But we always thought
We're
that
already in the tyranny.
Yo, think about that, bro. A kid is going to court by themselves without a parent there. Like you get what I mean? Like that shit is weird, bro. Like, yo, do you understand that if your kid is under 18 years old, if they don't even supposed to talk to your kid without a lawyer present or a public defender or the parent being there. Do y'all know that? That's still the law. But they're doing that shit. Trump don't even give a fuck. Excuse me. He don't even give a fuck. He just doing whatever the fuck he want to do, bro. And like I said, to all the Trump supporters, y'all can kiss my ass. Like I said, you only voted for Trump because you're racist. And I stand on that shit. You are enjoying the seeing Mexican families get destroyed in this country. Regardless if they're here illegally or not. They got kids and shit. And you bitches don't give a fuck about none of that. So that's why I said, when that flood happened in Kerr County or whatever the fuck down there in Texas, I don't give a fuck. I care about them kids, but I don't give a fuck about none of them dying. I don't care. I wish all them bitches would have died. My honest opinion, not wish, but if they'd have died, I wouldn't have gave a fuck. I ain't wish death on nobody. But I don't give a fuck if they died. If they all died, I wouldn't care. I hope it's more adults that died than the children. How about that? Let's stand on business with that. I don't give a fuck about these motherfuckers. But let's get into this Jim Jones shit. Because Jim Jones decided, shout out to the Dialogue podcast. He decided to go on there and talk about how great he think he is. But I'm gonna break some shit down. I'm gonna bust his bubble real quick. Cause Jim Jones is out of fucking pocket. I don't know what's wrong with this nigga. Like I said, these new niggas. They think that they gotta be relevant to clout chase. To say ridiculous shit that they know that ain't true. And I get it, it's the space that we in, but nigga, where's your morals and principles at? That's what I'm asking Jim Jones at this point. You know, like I said, let's listen to this nigga.
I know you made some comments about Nas that got a lot of people coming at you, man. But as a New York rapper, I want to ask you, do you feel like you get your respect?
Yeah, I definitely get much respect as a New York rapper. My name is Capo. Don't let the motherfucking internet fool you, my bro. You heard? I'm from New York City. Come up here.
Well, why you on the internet lying about you better than Nas then? Why you on the internet? Why you on podcasts lying and saying that you better than Nas? You still ain't better than Nas right now. If Nas dropped the album to diss you, he'll crush you. If Nas want to reach down beneath him to even give you anything. And let me say this to Nas. Shout out to Nas. I always tell people, I'm not the biggest Nas fan for his music. But I fuck with Nas personally. I think he a good dude. I think he a good brother. But and I'm not saying that all his music is garbage or nothing. That's just he's not the type of motherfucker that I like to listen to. Right? He's a little too preachy for me. That's just me. But Nas do got his, Nas got a motherfucking catalog. Nigga. I'm never gonna disrespect the man's catalog. But Nas, you don't have to respond to this cornball ass nigga. You don't have to do that. And let me make something very, very clear. Ever since Cam decided to get back with Mace to do some shit, he don't do the Dipset shit because Cam don't need the Dipset because he got his own shit, right? He on some other shit. This nigga is 50 years old. I think he turned 50. He had cancer like me. This nigga turned 50, I think a day or two ago or whatever. Or today or a day or two ago. This nigga is out here at 50 years old, clout chasing to be relevant. You ain't even, listen, and let me just say this too. Because I thought about this shit. You ain't even in the same era as Nas. And when you got to start popping, Nas was popping. Because he just fucking destroyed Jay-Z. So Nas was popping, nigga. You had your little shit. Dipset, all that shit, nigga. But you was in a group. And then you had your little buzz. But you was never Nas. You was never on Nas level. Even now, you got your little music or whatever on the internet. Yo, you're not Nas, bro. You're not him. The rap game ain't even the same anymore because of social media. You are, listen, Jim Jones. Nigga, I would prefer to go and listen to some of these mumble rappers before I listen to you. At this point. I don't want to listen to you, Jim. You're an old ass nigga sitting out here trying to think you better than some nigga that you wasn't even in his era of rapping. And then when Nas was in his prime, nobody was saying like you was on a level of Nas. You had a couple of hits or two. You was with a group. He was solo. The fuck are you talking about? But anyway, let's move on from this. See, and this is what happened when niggas get, listen, I tell you, and I'm hoping this don't happen to me. Niggas get about 45, 50. In that range, it seems now, because we're in a different era, niggas get in a midlife crisis. And they start trying to be young, or they trying to disrespect niggas that's better than them. Like, I always tell people, listen, a lot of motherfuckers that's probably financially better than me. Morally, I'm probably better than niggas. But I ain't gonna keep throwing that shit in people's face. I ain't like, oh, I'm morally better than niggas that I know and some shit like that, nigga. It just is what it is. I already know what I'm on. I ain't got to keep bragging about what I'm on. And ain't nothing righteous about me. Nigga, I'm just morally on a better path. That's it. I feel. And how I move. But for niggas to sit out here like Jim Jones, to sit out here and act like he's better than motherfuckers, like, nigga, okay, all right, bro. But you not better than Nas. Not then, not now. You still not better. It don't matter if you relevant, nigga. You want to be relevant. That's why you clout chasing. If you ever notice, what podcast y'all seeing Nas on? This is why Jim Jones is not even, like, we shouldn't even mention this nigga. And we just talking to him, like, even if we're going to come down to rap, you shouldn't even mention Jim Jones in the same breath because he's relevant. Let me explain something to you when you get to a certain point in life. I don't give a fuck how relevant I am. If I got more money than you, your relevance, you being relevant means nothing. Because I got more money than you. That's how that goes, Jim. You being relevant and certain young niggas know you and you popping in New York means nothing. Nas got paper. He don't have to get on a podcast and diss niggas at 50-something years old to be relevant. He's making buku money. He's behind the scenes. He ain't in the camera like you is. Clout chasing. That's the difference, nigga. But anyway, let's move on. Let's listen to this corny ass nigga.
Say my name in the streets loud. You heard?
If you being honest, right, and you looking back at your career, where will you rank yourself among New York rappers? Top 10, top 15, top 20?
Where did I rank myself? I don't care about top 10 ranks. I care about the money. You heard? And you talking about all these
First
artists.
of all, that's bullshit. Because you wouldn't be going at Nas. Because you ain't even nowhere near Nas in the same tax bracket. So you already lying. This nigga just come out lying. Well, I don't care about being ranked. Yeah, you do. Because you ain't in the same tax bracket as Nas. This nigga's a buffoon, man. I'm being dead serious about this nigga Jim Jones. Like, yo, come on, bro. It's just lying. Come on. I don't give a fuck about the where I'm ranked at. I give a fuck about the money. You ain't making money like Nas. You not even the same tax bracket. So why you even fucking with him? So you only fucking with him because you care about where you're ranked at right now of being relevant more than him. But a nigga that got money don't have to be relevant. Dr. Dre ain't been relevant in the music game in a long time, but he a billionaire. He's a billionaire. It's different type of money. He don't got to produce. He don't got to rap no more if he don't want to. You know when Dre rap or he produce or put an album out, you know he does that because it's the love and his fans that he may want to put some shit out. But he don't have to do it. It's like Jay-Z. Certain niggas don't gotta put music out. Jim got to put money out. Put money out. Jim got to put music out to be relevant so he can make some money. Nas don't have to put no fucking album out if he don't want to. Nas is making hundreds of millions. Like, are you crazy, nigga? You are not. Never mind. Let's move on. This nigga just straight bullshitting in line. Give me 1 second, y'all. This nigga is straight line. Give me 1 second. All right, people, I'm back. We gotta stop this shit with this nigga. These irrelevant ass niggas. Jim Jones, you irrelevant at this point, nigga. Shout out to my brother Talking in the building. What up, Talk? Appreciate you though. Let's get back into it.
Came in after me. I came in after them, Rob. You heard? And I started as a hype man. Right now, I am the hype man, as you can see all over the internet. Big difference, you heard? I'm talking about present day and what we're doing right now. I ain't worried about what's going on in the past. I don't worry about what you used to do or what you used to do. What can you do right now? You heard? And if you're not in it, you're not.
First of all, that's a crock of shit. And this is what listen. He sound like a young nigga that don't respect the motherfuckers that put the groundwork or the blueprint for you even to do what you do. But listen, I ain't saying all young niggas like this, but I'm saying a lot of you young niggas, man, that's the part of y'all problem. Y'all keep forgetting the niggas that put the work in before you. Well, I don't give a fuck about what niggas did back then. I'm talking about now. Like, nigga, you wouldn't even exist now if it wasn't for them niggas. I ain't saying you gotta kiss their ass. All I'm saying, show some fucking respect. Let your fucking listen. If Jim Jones was this great, he was so popping now, he wouldn't have to diss a nigga that put more work in than his whole career. He wouldn't have to act like he's better. Like, you don't have to do that. Let me say something. You know how respected Nipsey is? Still to this day. You know how respected King Von still is off of the music that they just left, nigga. We know the dissing. We get that shit. That's more about some Chicago shit. But the music that the nigga put out, that nigga's respected out of Chicago. You ain't never heard Nipsey or fucking King Von dissing the OG niggas that came before him. But you got this 50-year-old man dissing a nigga that had a career way before him. And he admitted, I was a hype man. And that's all you were. You was muscle and a hype man. That's all you was. You got a little buzz in 2000. Early 2000s. That's it. And after you got your buzz, okay, you put a couple of hits out here and there, but you still irrelevant. Nobody gives a fuck about you, Jim. And if New York niggas care about him, that's cool. It was some big Gip said from the Goody Mob. He said them New York niggas, it's something about them niggas. Them niggas be on some bullshit down there. And I forgot who the rapper was. And I think they were from New York. They were saying, yo, we eating our own. Niggas just dissing niggas in the city. And then they wonder why the South in LA popping. Because we keep going after our people in our own city. New York niggas, listen. I ain't saying all of y'all, but a lot of y'all the worst, bro. When it comes to this hip-hop shit, y'all eat your own. And then y'all wonder why y'all can't get the popping no more. Y'all can't pop. Sometimes, New York niggas is way too arrogant, bro. Like, y'all calm the fuck down. Yo, we know hip-hop is the mega. We get that. That's where everything got created. We get that. Respect it. But you niggas ain't the beginning to end all of some shit. The South been kicking everybody ass for a minute. And don't get this shit twisted either. The West Coast was popping in the fucking 90s. So you weren't the only motherfuckers popping in the 90s. Like, please stop. These niggas are eat their own up like that. The one thing I love about the South is that they can beef. They can throw subliminals to each other, but nigga, that make up sooner or later. They learn from the Pac and Biggie shit. You niggas from New York don't understand that. You eat your own. Niggas, listen, if a nigga popping from New York, nigga, ride that coattail for a minute. And then do your thing. You want to tear the nigga down because he popping. Or she popping. That's why Nicki Minaj is bigger than all you niggas in New York. Because of the simple fact that she got her motherfucking, her real big start from the South. And y'all start hating on her. She was signed to the South. She wasn't signed to nobody in the East. Nobody stamped her in the East. Motherfuckers in the South stamped her. And that's why Nicki is big like she is. Like seriously. Like I be like even you talk about you talk about Cardi. Same shit. She really got stamped by the South. Not you niggas from New York, the East Coast. Because it always just seems like y'all niggas be hating all the time from New York. Everything that come out of New York, y'all niggas hate on it. It don't sound like the East Coast. Nigga, the music changed, the sound changes. Then you got a sound. And you niggas still hate on each other. R.I.P. to Pop Smoke. And then he brought a new sound to the East Coast, and you niggas still hated on that. He wasn't protected and shit like that. Like, you niggas is crazy, man. Like I said, and this is why New York fell off the way they did. Ain't nothing popping in New York. Ain't no rapper in New York popping. I stand on that. What's popping? The illest, you know the crazy shit about it? The illest motherfucker actually from New York is actually Young Ma. She's the illest. She rap better than the niggas and the women. Oh, you think I'm lying? Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me play this real quick. You think I'm lying about it? Put you on game real quick. Let me get this shit real quick. For her to be a lesbian, a woman, however you want to look at it, nigga, she rap better than you motherfuckers niggas from New York. I tell you that. Let's see if I can grab this shit. Where is that? Oh, here it is. Listen to this real quick. I'm sick of these niggas, man. She rap better than all you motherfuckers. If you niggas didn't hate on her so much, she probably be popping. She probably could put the whole fucking state on the map. Fucking New York niggas, man. Listen to this shit.
Oh, this what we doing? You already know how I'm bugging, man. Gangsta. Man, every day some new shit. Gotta keep the grip still, even though I'm rich. I'll trust a snake before I ever trust a bitch. A snake gon' be a snake, but that bitch will probably switch. And ever since that's been a myth. Yeah, I broke hearts cause I got a cold heart in this brick. I got old scars, but I'm stuffing this schoolyard with an M. I don't write bars, I write art. A Picasso with the pen. Four demons got the no guard, now I'm healed and I'm content. One thing I'll never do is put a hand out. I'll never need a handout. Re-up before I ran out. In a dream, making plans now. When I make plays, it plans out. Keep paying to bring fans out just by running my damn mouth. just by spitting that real shit. Now I'm on Twitch with the cam out. And I'm never hopping on trains, they can go slip while I stand out. To the back of that big shit, but that big shit got the can out. Niggas ain't tough, they fanned out. Get fanned down, now I'm stand down. Just by being a damn clown, got his ass sent to the damn clouds. My guy's always got it clutch. So when you man up, then it's man down. You don't think money growing trees the way I'm throwing these bands down. Money never ever been an issue. I would get it then and I get it now. Back then I was stressed shit, now I'm at peace, I ain't tripping out. Keeping my distance now. I was existing till I learned life, now I'm living now. I'm big bone, so that shit I used to be on, I ain't with it now. I'm really legit now. And I took another year off, I know I'm pissing my fans off. Right this block, cause my mind cut it, smoke a blaze just to clear it off. And yeah, I got love for this shit, but my hunger ain't wearing off. But from Cameron to Care Little to fuck it, I don't care at all. And I only fear God, other than him, I don't fear at all. The shit that I went through just to be alive is a miracle. I progressed a lot of success, but I'm nowhere near my pinnacle. I've been her, I've been him. Thank God I went legit. Amen.
Rap better than Jim Jones. She rap better than Jim Jones. But they, you know, a Jim Jones nigga won't push her though. You niggas from New York won't push her. She rap better than you, a lot of you motherfuckers in New York. And it just is what it is. I understand the battle rapping. I get that. Salute to the New York niggas. They definitely can battle rap. But let's be real. They can't rap better than Shorty. You put her on tracks. You put out there. You push her like that. She's better than 90% of you niggas in New York. But you won't push her though. But you got Jim Jones out here acting like he like that at 50 years old. You can't even, nigga, you ain't even 99% rap better than Shorty. She would. Anyway, let's move on, man.
What can you do right now? You heard? And if you're not in it, you're not in it. You did? But I'm in it wholeheartedly. And I wrap circles around anybody who beg to differ. Tell them meet me in the booth. That's all we got to talk about. Ain't no.
Listen, it's one thing of having confidence about yourself rapping in the booth. It's okay. I ain't mad at that. The problem is that Jim Jones, I just played you Remy Ma. I ain't never heard nothing from you that sound anywhere close to what she just rapped. She just gave you bars. And we know she can do songs. You ain't like, come on, bro. You don't rap better than her. I guarantee you put her and you in the same goddamn booth, she'll out-rap you. What the fuck are you talking about? Anybody. Nigga, first of all, you ain't even like that for motherfuckers to even want to get in the booth with you. You a nigga that just learned how to really rap in a way to stay on beat. Like, stop, bro. Like, let's move on.
I didn't know one in particular person. But yeah, you know what's up. I'm from that era. Engagement era. You heard?
What would you say to the people that say when Dipset was at their peak and it mattered most, you wasn't a good rapper? It was all about Cam and Joel's. They was the best rappers in the group.
Who cares about that? What you talking about?
No, we care. Of course you don't. You listen, even now, I think Joel Santana is a better rapper than you. Cameron is still a better rapper than you. What the fuck are you talking about? You just talking about being relevant. You can't out-rap them niggas right now. Who cares? We care. Real hip-hop fans, we care. And for you to sit there and act like, oh, we just hating. No, we ain't hate. Jim, why I gotta hate on you, bro? You do not rap better than Joel Santana right now. You don't rap better than Cameron right now. Mace can drop some shit right now. He sounds better than you. What are you talking about? Like I just let y'all listen to Young Ma. Like, yo, she rap better than you. Cause you kissed ass to motherfucking Jay-Z don't mean nothing, nigga. The fuck wrong with this goofy nigga? Jay-Z come out of retirement right now and drop some shit. He sound better than you. Fuck you talking about? 50 Cent come out right now and drop something better than you. Fat Joe come out right now, and I ain't the biggest fan of Fat Joe as far as rap. He sound better than you. Ja Rule come out right now, he sound better than you. Fuck is you talking about? You just the old nigga in New York right now trying to stay relevant. The niggas I just mentioned ain't trying to stay relevant. They got some other shit going on, nigga. You just, you feeling like you in your peak of rapping because you start to rap good. Now you think you better than everybody. Now you can rap a little better than what you used to can rap. But you still trash. I don't listen to Jim Jones, nigga. Fuck is he talking about? Nigga, you local, nigga. And only reason anybody would listen to your shit outside of New York is because you was with the diplomats. You was with Dipset. That's it. You ain't like that, bro. Nobody want to hear you. Never mind. Let's move on, y'all.
That's what I don't understand. That makes no sense. At Dipset peak, he wasn't where he at right now. Well, I'm where I'm at right now. I got better. You heard? Most people have been in this game as long as I've been in the game and not here anymore. At all. They way gone. They can't compete.
Because they was already somebody. You an old rapper. You the definition of an old rapper that's trying to stay relevant. The niggas he probably trying to diss or whoever, they already put the work in. You just started getting good. Somewhat good. This nigga acting like he the best rapper out now. Like you're not. You ain't even, listen, and the bad part about it, people, he talking about the earth. Right back in the day, earth. He's still not better than them. If them niggas came out right now and put something out, listen, if LL came out right, listen, the shit that LL did with Eminem, nigga, is way better than whatever the fuck Jim Jones did. What is he talking about, bro? You ain't on the same level as even Eminem, and Eminem still rapping. Eminem 50, you can't fuck with him, and you know that. You trying to poke at a New York nigga that's a legend, and you know you can't fuck with Nas. You know you can't. And you still, I'm relevant. That's all you come up. You don't rap better than him. If Nas came out right, he will eat your ass up. And I'm glad that Nas ain't even responding to your stupidity. Because you irrelevant, nigga. You're an irrelevant old rapper that just learned how to really get good. Somewhat. I can't stand niggas like him, man. Nigga want to be relevant so bad. Like, nigga, you got your little catalog. Cool, bro. You still making music. Cool. Why you dissing the old niggas? Because you ain't even from the era of rapping. You couldn't rap in the era. You couldn't rap at all. You just learned how to put some bars together. Nigga, you just learned. And you feeling yourself? You said, oh, they can't fuck with me right now. Really? think about it. We know Pop got some shit, right? That nobody ain't never heard of. He got shit still out there, like in the safe. That's like this nigga is sitting there saying, "Oh, I rap better now. I can out rap Pop." Yeah, all right, man. Cameron still out raps you, nigga. When he here and there go do his freestyle, he still rap better than you. He's just not trying to be as consistent as you trying to be relevant. He do it because he want to do it. He got a love for it. There's a difference. That's why you shouldn't even mention these niggas' names. You can't fuck with Nas, nigga. Stop. Let's move on.
Not on this level at all. I can compete at the top level right now. Period. Against anybody. Especially.
First of all, he a liar. Like I just told you, I'll let y'all just listen to Young Mom. He can't out-rap her. He's not better than her. He's talking about right now, and I can out-rap anybody. Who you talking about? You talking about the OR? No, you can't out-rap niggas that's in the OR. Or you can't first of all, you can't fuck with Eminem. So we already know you're a liar. Eminem will fucking destroy you. So we already know that's a lie. Jay will come and destroy you. Nas will come and destroy you if he want to. These niggas, if they want to, they will destroy you. And then you looking for clout. That's why you saying this bullshit you saying. And then let's just put it this way. He said, "Oh, I can out-rap anybody right now." Bullshit. You can't out-rap J. Cole. Nigga, you ain't even better than Meek Mills. The fuck are you talking about? And we know you ain't fucking with Kendrick. We already know that. Oh, bitch ass nigga sitting out here talking that shit like he really rap like that. Like he like that when he rap. Nigga, you, oh my, oh. Somebody tell Jim Jones to shut the fuck up. You not like that, nigga. Let's move on.
For my era group, I spank their boots. I don't care who you put in the booth for me. And I got the money to back it right now, tonight. That's the difference. Don't play no games. Tell them bring 100 tonight.
Listen, he's saying all that shit because he know. First of all, you can't fuck with T.I. T.I. will destroy you in the booth. Like, please stop, bro. Like, you're not on these niggas' level. You talking about your You don't have a You weren't even the best when 50 Cent started in your You think you better than 50 Cent? Nigga, please stop, man. When you started to really rap, you not better than 50? Like, please stop. Young Buck will destroy you on the track. You can't fuck with Banks? Like, it's so many niggas that's better than you. Shit is, this dude is trash. Let's move on.
Whoever it is, they're not going to come, bro. They know I'm vicious. I'm not one to play with when it comes to doing music at all. And keep in mind that I'm what I'm doing is for my era of music. You know, it's a blessing that I'm still here and I'm still being able to.
First of all, you still irrelevant. You wasn't a good rapper then. Like, this nigga's acting like he was like somewhat good or great. Nigga, you make a couple of hits. Okay, but you was trash. You couldn't lyrically fuck with nobody. You made some hits. Okay, cool. Like, what are you talking about, Jim? I'm representing my No, you ain't. You disrespecting the You was on a low totem pole of the earth when you started rapping. When you got a hit. You wasn't big like that, bro. It was niggas way bigger than you. Way bigger. 50 was way bigger than you. Banks was way bigger than you. The fuck you? Buck was way bigger than you. The fuck are you talking about, nigga? T.I. was way bigger than you. You can't fuck with T.I. Come on, you're T.I. was around that You was not fucking with him. And you can't fuck with him now. This nigga's a weirdo. This nigga's clout chasing. He trying to call people out so they can give him some clout to battle him. Nobody should even give this nigga, any of them rappers from that era, anybody should give him any, like, let this nigga keep talking. He look like a fool. This nigga starting to sound like Charleston White out this bitch. Just a ignorant nigga. Just saying anything to get clout. This nigga's the Charleston White to hip hop. Who the y'all really thinking he can fuck with T.I. right now? If T.I. came out with nigga, please stop. Come on, man. Let's move on.
Be appreciated by the youth and the younger generation coming up. That's a super blessing right there. But when it comes to the people of my era, I want smoke. You did? Whether they active or inactive, I'm telling them.
Look, he want the smoke because he want to be relevant. That's why he laughing. He know he can't fuck with them, man. He know he can't. He know he can't. Even Wayne was younger than you, and he was better than you in that era. What the fuck are you? Nelly was better than you. The fuck are you talking about, bro? You can't fuck with you can't even fuck with Freeway. Like, what's wrong with you? Young Chris and them. I got some shit with Young Chris. Like, nigga, you not fucking with them, bro. Oh, nigga just.
Oh, you heard? Don't care about no legendary status, none of that type of none of that works on the street, bro. I want smoke.
What are you talking about? Jim Jones, you 50 years old. Why are you still in the street? If you ain't doing nothing positive, why you keep talking about some street shit, bro? You already sound like a lame. You already sound like a lame. The niggas that you talking about, nigga, some of these niggas are trying to do positive shit in the community. Nobody's still out here screaming out blood and gang and shit. He's just one of them old niggas, bro. Like, yo, he don't want to let his hip hop go. Nigga still confused, like, nigga, you not young no more. Let it go, bro. Damn, you clout chasing. This nigga, oh my God, this shit is so ignorant. Like, yo, and you know the bad part about it is that there's people out here that's going to be acting like what he's saying makes some sense. It doesn't. Jim Jones is a clout chaser. Nigga gotta stay relevant. Nigga, you 50-something years old. You ain't married your woman yet. You been with almost over 20-something years. Nigga, I ain't taking nothing you saying seriously. That woman was riding it down for you. You let her go or you marry her. So, I don't know what the fuck you on, nigga. You can't tell me nothing. You listen to Jim Jones shit. Like, okay, what he's saying that's relevant. I'm not in the street. I ain't no blood. I ain't no Crip. I'm not in the gang culture. The fuck is he talking about? Even when he's rapping, what he talking about? I ain't a part of that. Cause you reach some ignorant young dumb niggas. Get the fuck out of here. Young niggas that don't know no better. Come on, bro. This nigga's
Booth. You heard? Who want that? Let's talk about that right now. Who want to meet me in the booth? You heard? Name of that, come to the same studio. Let's be in the same.
nobody. Nobody want to meet you in the booth. Because when it comes to rapping, you're not on the same level as a lot of these rappers. That's why they're not responding to you, Jim. That's why Nas ain't responding to you, because, nigga, it's laughable. Nas is probably giggling over this dumb shit. Nobody, listen, nigga, you a clown, bro. You are a fucking clown. And anybody that take this nigga serious, you're a clown too. This nigga's irrelevant. This nigga calling out niggas, and what you gotta, if you that popping like that, what you calling out niggas for? You doing what you do, why you calling out niggas? Cause he ain't getting no buzz. Like y'all think y'all think he is. He's not. That's why he's saying the stupid shit he's saying. You don't disrespect niggas that you know you can't rap better than? Oh, let's get in the booth. Booth for what? Talking about he come from the era with other niggas. Nigga, you wasn't even the best. Nigga, nobody even looked at you. You wasn't in the top 100, 200 best rappers when you had hit songs. Nobody took you serious like that. Like you was one of the, like you was like that back in the day. Like you wasn't. Nobody was thinking about putting Jim Jones on the same level as Nas. Talking about people that came before, even 50, T.I., Young Buck. Nobody was thinking about Jim Jones up like on that level. Like, please stop, man. I'm so done with this nigga. I'm gonna let him say this last little bit of shit. I'm out, man.
You take A room, I'll take the B room. You heard? Just to make everybody feel comfortable. But I want smoke in the booth.
I mean, if we looking at the rappers from your era, it's not many left that's rapping at a high level.
All right, well, then, yeah. Well, yeah.
Jada, he's still here. He still got something left for the team.
Jada,
he's still spinning.
Fab is one of my favorite rappers of all time. He's absolutely dumb nice. Like
he's not even from Jada or rapping. Jada been rapping in the 90s. Jim Jones started rapping in 2000s. It's a different era. That nigga couldn't even rap in the fucking 90s. Mace taught him how to rap, and he still can rap. In the 90s, Mace taught this nigga how to rap. That's why this shit is insulting. To me, it's insulting. Like, what the fuck is he talking about? And yo bring up Jada. Like, nigga, why would you even bring up Jada? And you see how he bitched out? Talking about Jada, one of my favorite rappers and shit like that. Nigga, because you know you can't fuck with Jada right now. You can't, like, yo, Styles P will eat you. He went at Styles P like, nigga, you know better, bro. You know he ain't go at Styles. The Styles with the haters, like, yo, don't, like, they different niggas. And like I said, them niggas ain't got to respond too much on rap because it's no reason to. Jim Jones is never on their level. You're not on none of them locks guys, D Block level. You ain't even better than J Hood. J Hood would eat you. Dragon is better than you right now. I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. What the fuck is this nigga? Let's just finish this off.
Like on another level. Nick really listen to trap music, that Nick go crazy. Like that Nick is from a New York standpoint, like that. Like you dig? So every place have their own music, you heard? I'm just coming from a New York standpoint, a tri-state area standpoint. We got our own thing in our own.
First of all, Game will fuck you up right now. He'll destroy you. Game will destroy you. He will destroy you. What the fuck are you talking about? Jim, you are not on that level, bro. You're not.
Bop out here that we all appreciate and shit like that, you know what I mean? So we appreciate our New York rappers because there's a certain sound, it's just that feeling that, you know what I mean, that we get from certain rappers and things like that. And Fab is one of them, Jada is one of them, Fat Joe is one of them, whenever JB jumping back out, he one of them, like you did, like, but some of these people lost their rhythm.
Now you notice all the niggas that he cool with, he just now he want to show love to, or they one of them. He ain't calling none of them niggas out. Niggas that ain't gotta rap no more because they fucking 100 millionaires or billionaires, they got money. They ain't got to sit here and do this petty shit with this nigga. You not even a successful rapper. Nigga, you got your name. You make money off Dipset. Nobody. All right, man. Let's finish this up because I'm so sick of this nigga. This nigga irritates me. And he lying. And that's the crazy shit about it. And this nigga don't even believe what he's saying. Fuck are you talking about? And then he bring up some people talking about. The dude bring up some nigga from his like Jada Kiss and all them. All of a sudden he dick riding now. Oh, they ill like that. He ain't calling them out though. Cause he know better. They from your right? You from that they from your Why you ain't calling them out? Cause you can't do that. Talking about, oh, they nice. No, they ain't nice, nigga. They great. They better than you. Jada Kiss is great. He's better than you, nigga. This is a different level. You barely good. He's great. Fuck is you talking about?
In they cadence, you dig? Like they still stuck where they was at, you heard? And people be getting confused. Like you did. I ain't even gonna get into it. But like I said, I want smoke. Only way to shut me up is to shut me up. Show me I'm bugging.
You think you can go bar for bar with Jada, Fab, or Jay-Z?
I go to bar with anyone. With anyone. You heard?
He lying. He lying. If that's the case, people, he wouldn't even be calling these dudes out. We be saying, yo, this new motherfucking Jim Jones album, nigga, this shit a classic. This shit like that. That nigga getting busy. We be talking about it. Are we talking about his album? We talking about anything like that? No. We talking about this nigga disrespecting motherfucking legends. People that he talking about that we know that he ain't nowhere close to being better. He clout chasing. We talking about him clout chasing. We ain't talking about his album. If that was the case, this nigga is unbelievable, man. Let's move on, y'all.
Ain't no beating around the bush. I've been saying it, bro. I want smoke in the booth. You heard? That's the only way to settle this one. We all can put out dope.
No. The only way we settle this is don't nobody respond to this fucking goofy. This nigga is still screaming out blood at 50 years old. And we know he ain't active. This nigga is the whack 100 of the East Coast. This nigga ain't active. I don't give a fuck who you know. I don't give a fuck what you do. I know a lot of Bloods and Crips in the fucking city of Baltimore, but that don't mean I'm active. That don't mean I represent that shit. And keep on trying to act like I'm still a part of that. Man, fuck that nigga. Let's move on, y'all. It's almost over.
Y'all put out dope music. I want smoke in the booth. Me there. You heard? Like a Thriller in Manila. Let's sell it that way. See how Beasley and David Bro just did the one-on-one? You heard? See how Beasley and Lance is? That's what I want. You heard? I want the one-up. I want smoke. I don't care about rankings, bro. I want smoke. I want smoke and I want money. You heard? A ranking never gave me $1 at all. When the ranking come with a check, then I'll be pressed about the ranking. But none of that should come with a check. I'm a hustler. I need to get my bag. I've always been that way. And I'm dead nice with rapping. Dead nice.
First of all, he just lying. Talking about he was dead nice with rapping. He's lying. You wasn't. No, like you know what? I'm gonna let it go. This nigga is unbelievable, people. I just need y'all to hear that shit. Cause let me tell y'all something, man. Niggas from New York should check this nigga. Like, this nigga is out of fucking pocket. You fit. Excuse me. This nigga's 50 years old. Still talking about the streets. You ain't got the streets, nigga. You just an old nigga. You ain't even active. So, listen, you can't have the streets if you ain't active. All right? Unless you're doing something positive in the street. You got to denounce that shit. You got to denounce the street and do positive shit in the street, or you do what you do, and well, not what you do, because you bullshitting, because you're not active in them streets. You ain't getting busy like that. So how is these niggas still respecting you in the streets? And you ain't active like that. So we know that for a fact. But this whole notion that this nigga, nobody's giving you that opportunity. No rapper should give Jim Jones an opportunity for being a fucking liar. Excuse me. You cannot fuck with people. I don't even give a damn at this point. Leave your comments, hit that like button, support your boy. It's your boy, Mr. OBI. Peace and love to the world. Fuck Jim Jones, nigga.